Well, hello, friends. Let me just move this a little bit here. Yes, I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday. Oh, I took my glasses off and I was going to look use them to look at the chat. Okay, who we got? Hello, Fulton. Yes, Fulton, I'm going to listen to the game if I possibly can. Thank you for letting me know, hon. Linda. Oh my gosh, Sparkle. I found Oh, Linda, I love it. Oh my God, that's great. I think I used to have the frog one, but I don't remember for sure. Chicken, that's perfect. They're pretty cool because that center, you can just hold it. Let's see who else we might have that uh, there's my Angie. Hello, Miss Moderator. Good to see you, sweetheart. I hope you're feeling better. Hi, Phoenix. Thank you for being here. And there's Connie. Hi, my dear. Hope everything's good with you. Giving you hugs back. I guess some lavender. Yes, Linda. I'd like to see a picture, though, before and after. Okay? Um, I'm going to send you the little page that the stuff I got came in. I was looking all over for your email email address to send in Messenger, send a picture, send a text, whatever. So let me know, okay, Ann? Thanks. Why not? I just sort of, and then when I did, I had some of the some silver spray from Christmas, and I just sprayed a little bit. You know, it kind of toned it down just a little bit, but anyway, you know, what are you gonna do? Just keep washing it and let it come out. I don't know. If you don't like it, dye it a different color. So what has everybody been up to? I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in. I do have a question though. Can you hear the music? Is it too loud? Is it okay with me talking? Well, today I learned something new. When I'm on the laptop, which I am when I do the lives, I can split the screen and have epidemic sound playing out of one window, and then the live out of the other. And I'm going, if that works, that would be way cool. And, I bet there are a lot of you out there that already knew that. So, What's everybody been up to? Anything exciting? We'll just groove a little bit. Kitty, you made it. Oh, I'm so glad. So fun to have you here. I think you're going to enjoy this. It's going to be totally different from what you do. Yes, yay for sure, Kitty. I need to know if you have any of your previous art auction artwork left over that hasn't been sold. I'd like to see what you've got. Please. This is true. And if it wasn't, there wouldn't be so many museums of wonderful things. I keep talking to the screen instead of this screen. Let's see if we can get just a few more, and then I will get started. I'm going to show you a couple things first, a little show and tell, and tips before we get started. Angie, I said hi, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Hello, Raven. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Angie. Live chat and thumbs up, please. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. I really love smooth jazz, and it's usually not too cacophonous, so I thought we'd give it a shot. Well, hello, Edgar Jones. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Thanks, Linda. Oh, definitely. Please post the link, Kitty. Thank you. Any of you that have a channel, would you please go ahead and put it in there? Okay? And let me know if you have any questions or you have any comments you want to make about your channel. And then that way people can subscribe and see what great art you do. I did it again. I'm looking at the computer. Okay, I think we'll get started. JV, so glad you could be here. We were just talking about the fact that I just figured out that I could have 2 windows on my laptop and have Epidemic Sound on one and the live on the other, and you could hear the music. Well, it takes a while, I guess. Oh, sweetheart. JV, if that's true, bless your heart. Love you, guy. I'm going to turn this down just a tad. All right. So last week, I'm pretty sure it was last week, I was showing you that I was going to cut a canvas off of its frame and then put it on the tray board. And you've already seen, same one that I did in the first video with the blocks to put cheese on that same rectangle. Anyway, just a few tips. Number 1, if you're gonna try to get the staples out, you better have a box of Band-Aids next to you, or a lot stronger fingers than me. I gave up after about the second one. Anyway, but that was after I had done it on the first one, okay? The smaller piece. Well, the next piece, as you know, is a little bigger. This is the small piece right here after I took it off of the frame. It'll probably go this way, I think. Or maybe this way and, put a cheese ball here or something, I don't know. So that was on the smaller frame, which is this one. And I don't know if you can tell, but I think I got 1.5 staples out. And, luckily it was a cheap canvas. So what I had to do was think about how was I going to make this easier. Let me just set this over here. All right. Now this piece was the bigger one. And it feels so awesome. I've never felt a canvas without a frame after it had paint on it and it was a little heavier. It just feels so good. Anyway, so this frame took some thinking on my part. As you can see, the canvas would go in here. And then it wasn't stapled. Well, it was in the corners, but anyway. So I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do? So what I did, I laid this down on the table, okay? And then I took, I'm going to bring this down. Hold on. Okay. Oh, there's my quacker. Okay. Switch gears here. So what I did, I laid it down over the I laid the whole picture down, and then I took a pen, fine line pen, and I made a line all the way. Okay? Let's see how they do that. Yes. So what you're looking at, and of course now it's been, you know, trimmed. So you're looking at the bottom of the canvas, okay? Just as if that was tucked in. Well, then what was I going to do? So I thought, well, you know what? Let's just have a little bit of, just come in just a little bit, okay? So let's do this down here. So I came in maybe a ½ an inch. I don't know why I can't, okay, maybe a ½ an inch, okay? And let me think about this. Yes. And I marked it. I used a ruler and I marked ½ an inch all the way around. Now, mind you, this is the finished piece, but the other, just pretend that it, you know, it comes out bigger because of the tucking. So then I took a ruler and I laid it down and I drew a line for that ½ inch. I know you can't see that very well. Okay. Let me pull this back a little. Sorry about that. Let's see, which way do I need to go? Oh, JV technology. I wish you lived next to me. That was pretty good, wasn't it? Okay, so I've got it. I've got the first line about a ½ an inch in. So then I take it away from the canvas. Because remember, I didn't tell you that. When it was right up against, you know, the the canvas, I mean the frame, then I had to figure out, okay, where was I going to cut that? So that's when I made the line. All right, so then I took a ruler and put it up against that line that I made, and then drew another line, and then used heavy-duty scissors to cut up that line. Now, this is still, I love this music, but I feel like I'm competing. Hold on. Okay, so then I took, I'm going to take the board, hold on, right here. Sorry, I thought I had it over there. Okay, so then I'm going to take the board. I'm going to lay it, position it where I think I want it. Okay. So that basically you could do it one of two ways. You could put this right in there, okay, which would be easier than measuring out, because remember, these are nice, hopefully flat, even cuts. So say I'm going to position it this way. There's a little bit left on each end. Well, the pieces I cut off are not going to really, they aren't going to match up that great, okay, and they're a little ragged. So I don't mind that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this vinyl, and it shimmers. It goes from blue to green, and it's not sparkly, but it's shimmery. I'm going to cut a piece a little bit wider than what it needs, okay? And that's going to go down first. And this has adhesive, but I may still use some Max gel, okay? Once that's dry, that's when I will place this down. Now, what I am going to do, okay, see if you can see this all right. Whoops. I'm going to fold this, and this is going to save me pretty much from measuring, okay? But basically, I'm going to fold this, and then I'm going to press down so I can see where the wrinkle is, all right? Then I'll bring it up, put my ruler, make a line, cut, and there it is. So I think it took a while to decide, did I want to use gold? Did I want to, you know, but I really would like to, whoops, where are you? I'd like to play up the blues and the greens. And the fact that this shimmers, kind of give you an idea, I think that'll be fun. Because the person, my relative that I'm giving it to, her family, loves Southwest colors and so on. So that's what is going to happen with that. Once that is all down, I know it's, you know, everything is laying well. I've got bubbles out from here, you know, if I got any. Then I will go ahead and I will put resin over it. So, well, that only took me 15 minutes. Okay, just to show you. This is a smaller piece. Let's get this going the right way. Oh, I needed to use a tray. Well, anyway, you get the idea about that tray. Now, this one is gold, and this one is rose gold. I don't know if you can see that difference real well, but you know the distinction between the two. And it probably, well, I don't know, because I love them both, and I don't have silver. So I think either one is going to look really well, you know, with this. And it's going to be the same type of thing for the tray, for a tray. Okay, I want to check the chat. Because I know you guys have been great chatterboxes. Let me just see here what we got. Wowzers, you guys have been busy. Hi, Joey. Hi, Paul. Thanks, guys, for being here. See who else we got here. Donna Panis, bless your heart. I think of you. We need to FaceTime. Thank you for being here, hon. Oops. I just lost it on my screen because my mouse was busy. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Thanks, Angie. Hi, Tams. Bless your heart. Thank you so much for being here. Janice. Oh, my goodness. I hope everything goes well, okay? So you just hang in there and our thoughts will be with your family and all that good stuff. You know all that. Hello, Ruth, my sister from Chandler. Bless your heart for being here. I know I keep saying I'm going to call you, and I will if I stop making other appointments and so on. You know how that goes. Anyway, this is my sister from Chandler, Arizona. And we have been great friends since what? 2007? Do I have that right? Wow. Anyway, thanks for being here, hon. What else? Anybody else? There. Oh, this is so fun. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to bring this back up again because I need to change the angle here. It just isn't working for me. I don't have my proper tripod out. Okay, I'm back. So, I said I wanted to quack you up today. And if you saw my short, you'll see what I was talking about. Meet Quackers. Quackers is going to help me do a strainer pour today. I just thought it'd be kind of fun. Keep putting my glasses down, silly. Okay. So, let me just double check here. Okay. So I started out, and I like to paint my canvases first, let them dry completely. That way I can decide that if I'm going to leave negative space, okay, and I don't need a lot of paint, you know, it'll look finished. And it just really helps the paint. So this background that I painted, and it's a little hard to tell in the light, but if I do it just right, you'll get to see gorgeous, gorgeous blue-black. That was a combination of DecoArt Extreme Sheen Sapphire, and I added some Amsterdam Oxide Black, and I added a few drops of Color Art Vivid Enamel in black because I wanted it to be rich, but I didn't want it to be real dark. I could always add sapphire if I had to. Anyway, so I really like the base here on this. Now I will bring you out down so you can see what Quackers is going to help me with. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I don't know if any of you remember this, okay? When I was a child, one of our favorite songs was, I am a ducky duddle, go wading in the puddle, go wading in the puddle quite strong. I said, it doesn't matter, know how much I splash and splatter. I'm only a ducky after all. Ta-da! I'm ready. Yes, I am. All of a sudden, Ruth, it just started to grow a little bit, and I just, you know, takes a lot of hairspray. Thanks, Angie. Okay, let's get Quackers on the canvas. Let me get this down here so you can see what I'm doing. Let's see. Up a little bit. It just wants to wiggle and wobble. All right. Now, There is a little nub on the bottom, not much. So he's a little wobbly, but you know, when you get in water, that's what happens. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stand up so I can make sure it's in the middle. Looks pretty fair. Yep, that looks good. And as I pour, I am probably going to hold on to this, because the last thing I want to have it do is go bleh. I mean, you know, we could do something fun with it, but I want to tell you about the paint, about my colors. I am using Deco Art Fluid Art Ready to Pour. I've had these. I've used them a couple times, and I thought, that would be fun. That one is sky blue. This is true blue. This is deep turquoise. Love that color. This one is ocean blue. Silver metallic. And this is way cool. I just got it. Oh, one more color. So the blue colors are for my friend Joey at Square Table Degenerates, because I was on a panel today that he was on, and he asked me what I was doing, and I told him I was trying to decide colors, and he goes blue and more blue and light blue, but blue. And I started laughing. I went, okay, I can do that. Well, then I was watching Kitty last night in the wee hours, and she did a beautiful piece with red. So I decided I am going to add a little bit of true red. And we're just going to see. Well, we know blue and red make purple. I won't say because that's sarcastic, but blue and red can make purple. So I thought that's okay, that should work pretty well. That's quite all right. And boy, I came close to spilling that one. All right. Put these over here. And I started to say, they have a cell medium for the Deco Art Ready Pour. And you can do 1-to-1 if you want bigger cells. 2, you can change the ratio, and there's some really great ideas and descriptions about mixing on the back, which I always love, and not a lot of places do that. So anyway, I did a 1-to-1, and because I just was curious, to see how it looked. So the way I'm not going to layer these in one cup. What I'm going to do is just do one color at a time and just let them blend and then see how it comes out. I'm not going to use a lot of it because I would prefer to not have to tilt a lot. And also I don't want it going off the edge. And these are fairly thin. I actually did them several hours ago, and I, let them sit out, but we'll see what happens. I think I've done one strainer pour in my life, and it was a disaster. Or maybe I did it on a live, I can't remember. All right, so what I want to do, I want to start with, oh, you probably think this is weird. I have a paper cup inside a little silicone cup. The reason being, I did not buy these from Loliefe. Theirs are very sturdy. You don't feel like you're just going to crush and, zoom all the paint out. These are not like that. These are very thin. And when I did a pour yesterday for practicing, I squished that thing way too hard just in trying to get the point, okay? So I put a little paper cup in here so I could manage it better. Oh my gosh, I shut off notifications, okay. All right, so what I want to do, I'm just going to hang on to Quackers here. I don't want to destroy your view. Okay, Crackers, don't move. Yeah, you're absolutely right. What a great idea I just heard somebody say in my mind. Whoever it was, thank you very much. Hey, Quackers, how do you like them apples? Okay, I'm good. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with this beautiful teal light blue. It's the turquoise. Okay, I'm going to squish it. Yo, you're supposed to stay still, Quackers. That'll be okay. I'm going with the lighter turquoise. Then, just want to make sure there aren't any boogars that formed. And then I'm going to use this platinum silver. It's really interesting because it's more on the gray side than the super shiny lighter side. And I'm not going to put a whole lot in here because man, oh man, can it take over. Quackers, you're bothering me. You're moving. Well, stop hitting me, will ya? Okay. And I thought it'd be fun to see what happens with a little bit of red. We're going to go careful on that for right now. Then we've got this really pretty bird blue. I know that sounds ridiculous, right? Bird blue. Kind of sky blue. Grayish sky blue. Ooh, I'm seeing some cells. Quackers, are you making bubbles? I swear to God, that's what it looks like. Hey, call me crazy, okay? I don't mind. Oh. What happened here? Okay. All right. I guess this will be one time I wish I hadn't forgotten my gloves, right? Okay. Ooh, I can see some really, really cool things happening. Okay. That was that blue. Now, what I'm thinking, oh my heavenly days. Okay, I want to do one more layer of colors. Oh, can you see that? Can you see how pretty those colors are? Oh my gosh, who would have thought? Okay, I'm sure some of you did. Okay, I'm going to put some more of this. Keep chatting. I'm concentrating. Ooh, on that one. Okay. Kitty, are you loving the fact that I'm getting paint all over my hands? I like it, actually. Okay, here we go with a little bit of red. Now, I was watching, I think it was JMO Painting. Sweet guy. He's from up around my neck of the woods where I used to live up in Rochester, New York. And he was doing a strainer pour. I think it was last year, a couple years ago, but I just watched it today. And that's what he was doing one color at a time. And so that's why I'm doing it this way. Now, a lot of people, you know, they'll put their layers in the cup and like you would, you know, on a canvas, whatever, and layers in the cup and then pour that way. And Fiona just did one, not too long ago, where she used a 6 split cup. Beautiful. Loved it the way it came out. But I decided to try it this way. Now, the last thing I want to do is I'm going to take this turquoise and we're going to give Quackers a shower. You'll be fine when you come up for air. Okay. Now, I'm going to let that sit for a minute. And what I'm noticing and what I'm really digging is the fact that it's not spreading out real fast. I mean, hardly at all, except by the push of the paint. And so by doing that, it's staying pretty steady and give it a chance to, you know, giving it a chance to make designs and stay fairly, you know, fairly even. I have this totally leveled. So, and even the canvas and the Lucite board I have underneath, that's a leveler. So, we're going to do this. Now, when I take this, when I lift up Quackers here, got my paper towel ready in case I'm going to do this very slowly, very slowly. Okay. Maybe I better, no, 2 hands are better than 1. Come on. And this is allowing the paints in the holes in the bottom to come out. Because I don't want to move that too soon because there's some really nice design in there. Now, I'm going to see if I can take it this way without. Okay, it looks like it stopped dripping. Whoa, yummers. Woohoo! Woohoo! Let me just do one thing. Oh my heavenly days. What do you think, Joey? Are you still here? This one's for, actually it's for Chad too. It looks like red, white, and blue. Okay, I'm going to take this. I'm going to put it in the center, and I'm just going to do a little roundabout. Like that. And then let that sit. Gina DeLuca, those of you that watch her, and are familiar with her, one of the things that she says a lot, you gotta let it percolate. You gotta let the inks or the paint percolate. And from what I understand, what she means by that is that you gotta give time for those paints to settle in with each other. Okay, I've seen her do it for up to 5 minutes. I don't think I need to because there's not that much paint here. But because I use that cell medium, I am going to want to tilt it. Yeah, I am going to want to torch it. I'm just moving these other paints back because it could be a mess. Okay, Quackers, you're right over here. Good job, buddy. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what we got. I am not doing this very hot. In fact, I'm probably not doing it hot enough. It's just a little hand torch. I had a little more steadiness with it today. And I'm just going to come in fairly close. I don't want to do a huge flame. And I don't know, I mean, we should see the cells when we start tipping. Okay, I'm gonna let that set for a second while I check the chat. See where I left. Alex, hi Alex. Oh, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. Gretchen, how are you, darling? And Roxanne, oh, it's great to have you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't want to miss anybody. And if I did, you can scream at me and I'll just have to look at it later. Hello, Keith. Thanks so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Doesn't look like Joey's still here unless he's lurking. But if you are, I hope you're going to like this one. Okay, so I think I'm just going to get some water. Yep. I'm not going to stand up because a little wobbly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this evenly in circles so that we get some type of interesting movement, but even, so that our design, you know, can stay pretty even. Oh my gosh, look at that center. Holy bananas. Okay, so I'm gonna see. I feel like the weight of the paint is right here, so I'm gonna start moving this down just a little bit because some of those, the paint was definitely rolling over itself, but that's why I brought it back so quickly. Okay, let's bring this back to the center. I just want to make sure we got that centered. All right, now I'm going to bring it here. I'm going to show you this way. I'm going to bring it down this way because I need to stretch those out to about as much. Okay. And then we're going to just bring that back. Trying to keep a fairly good margin distance here. Okay, it looks like we need to go this way. It's a little lopsided at the moment, and that's okay. The other thing I like about stretching it over what some people call the paint's limit. Some people call it going in on itself, the paint folding in on itself. Oh, look how this is. I'm seeing cells. Still a little lopsided, isn't it? That's okay. Maybe we'll make it into a square. Now I'm just going to start to roll it. I'm really trying to get a square. Ooh, that's interesting on the bottom. I didn't realize I had stretched that so far. Well, you know what? This doesn't necessarily have to be a circle. This is actually kind of cool. Kind of digging it. Oh, don't go over the side. Thank you. I don't want it to go over the side. I'm trying to keep those. It is a little wonky. Oh, well, so am I. And see, because I didn't use a lot of paint, I don't have to pour any off because I didn't want it to go off the sides anyway. So this way I can maintain kind of that rock look. The only thing is I want to make sure that I don't have too much paint because it's still moving just a little bit. And, you know, I don't want it to crack or anything. But I don't want it going off the edge either. So it's kind of a, I guess, by gum. Oh, I'm liking the way that silver is. Okay, let's just concentrate on this for a second. Contemplate, not concentrate. God, I wouldn't ask you to do that on a Sunday. Okay. I see a few boogars that I want to get out of there. There, you little boogar. I think it is. Yeah, it's moving. I think this is a bubble. No, it's not. How'd you get in there? And then you're still there. There you go. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to torch it with my bigger torch, which isn't that much bigger. It's not like Mina's or... Okay, let's see what happens here. That's a little much. I just want to see some of these cells pop up. Now, it is possible I might have stirred the paint too much, and sometimes when you do that, the cells are really tiny, but there may be some enough that are developing, that will develop. I think, oh, there's another boogar. Come on, you little turd, get out of there. Sorry about that. You're messing up my design. I can't get you out of there. Oh my God, I won't tell you what I was just thinking. Okay. Well, I have to say, it is different. Okay, why don't you give me your opinion? Should I try to go off the edges? Should I leave it like that? What would you like to see? And Joey, if you're still here, tell me. Okay. Oh, bottom right looks like a face. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Janet, oh, bless your heart. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. And we need to talk on the phone. I just want to catch up with you. Okay, let me see if I've missed anybody. Okay. Angie, if I've missed anybody, well, you all know if I saw who you are, I would say hi. Okay, so Paul says, I see it. It looks like a devil in the red. Oh, you guys would have a chuckle talking in chats together. I love it. Ruth and Paul, you're a riot. And I probably could too. Hold on. Let's see. Oh my. I see what you mean, guys. That's cool. That is so cool. I'm going to torch it one more time. Yeah, that duck did work great. All right, look at the devil in the red. Oh my God, you guys are too funny. I love it. I'd really like to see more cells, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. You know, it's my first time using that product. Their cell maker medium stuff, additive, whatever. So, and of course, this has no silicone, so just what that is, the cell maker. Any other ideas? Should I leave it? I got two leave it's. I mean, yeah, not everything has to be perfectly symmetrical, right? Tom's going to say, a little wonky, or did you want it that way? And that's all good. Hey, Ducky, you need another bath. Let me just at least wipe your body off here. Getting the crooks and crevices. That was fun. I really like that little quacker there. Linda was saying that, did you say Walmart? And they had different animals. What was it? A frog, a pig, a chicken, or a chick. I can't remember what the other one was. Your devil blew a blue. Say that 10 times fast. I dare you, Ruth. Yes, I have plenty of paints for a flow extender. What I'm thinking, because this background right now looks black, but it's not. It's a really deep sapphire with a little black in it. Once this is varnished, these will pop. You may see a little more of that blue in here. If I used a flow extender, yes, it would it would definitely bring this out more. This is so thin right now that I have serious doubts that it would go very far. And of course, it would then be going over the sides because I didn't tape the sides. Hi, Roxanne. Oh, thanks for being here, Roxanne. I really appreciate it. Oh, Tam's Art, I really appreciate you being here. And please check out her channel. And I didn't see anybody put their channel name in here, but um, please do. And thanks, Hams. I'll take a peanut butter and jelly, please. Paul, you're right on the ball every single time. So there you have it. I'm kind of thinking I'll leave it. And you know what? Here's the thing. And I've just recently, as you know, started to realize this. You know, obviously you could pour over something if you didn't like it, say next week. I didn't really like it. Or, like I have been showing you, you can cut out maybe in fourths, put them on a tile, which we haven't talked about, and then resin it. So you would have these 4 tiles coming together. So you can do anything with art that you decide you're not thrilled about. Maybe you made it a year ago. Maybe you made it 2 years ago. Before you became an artiste professional. Anyway, so I'm going to leave it and see how I feel about it. I may want to even cut it into a triangle and attach it to a triangular canvas. Who knows? So you have options other than throwing it away, which I just can't understand that. Let me just flip this up so I can say hi to anybody I missed. Do the whole fond farewell thing. Let's see. I can take a bath with my little squeaky rubber ducky. I wish he was a squeaky rubber ducky, but he's plastic. Oh, God. Thanks, Angie. Yeah, I really liked the way it's separated because of not putting them in layers. I just think it gives an interesting dimension to them blending in certain spots. So I kind of like it too, but I'll try it the other way too sometime. Well, everybody, I sure do appreciate you being here. I always love having you come visit on Sunday and laugh with me, or maybe just hear me laugh and chat with each other. And I love it. When I'm able to do it, I love it. Next Sunday, God willing, and the creek don't rise, although I know some of you have had some problems, is our monthly giveaway. And by the way, you'll probably get it tomorrow. All of the Christmas giveaways have been sent. They were sent out Thursday, I think, by priority, and finally got all 9 of them wrapped and everything. Angie, yours hasn't gone out yet. I'm waiting for Wednesday. Anyway, it's heavy. So that's that. So it will be a giveaway. Might give away something a little different this time. I have to think about that. Yeah, so if you have any questions, I do have a list on Amazon. I just have to look it up so I can type it in. And Angie, could you type it in the chat? Did I give it to you? Anyway, I have an Amazon list. I'm not monetized, but if you would like to send me anything by PayPal, just to, surprise me, help me with canvases or toys, or I think I'm pretty good in the paint department. But anyway, I have an Amazon list if you want to check things out, or just send me a donation. And don't have to, not necessary, but if you felt like you wanted to, who am I to complain? I hate that commercial. Never mind. Just forget all that. Anyway, so I guess that's it for today. I really appreciate you being here, and I love you all. And before I say my usual, I want to check one more thing here We got people saying goodbye. All right. What was that? Okay. Thank you always. Cash giveaway in. Paul, you're a trip. Um, okay, I will send it to Angie. Well, thanks, Janet. Okay, everybody. Ruth, again, thank you for being here. I so appreciate it, and I hope you're doing well, and we need to talk soon. So, on that note, I wish everybody a wonderful, wonderful week. I thank you all for being here. If you like this video, consider hitting the subscribe button. And also, next week's giveaway will be for subscribers only. So if you are thinking of some friends that maybe haven't subscribed, you might mention, see if they wanted to. And I've got some things in the works that I think will be kind of fun. So I want to say bye-bye with blue hands. And remember, keep your sparkle on and give it to someone you love. See you next week.